Hey, what's up? This is Styler. In this video I will unbox and review an iPhone 6 Plus clone called Sophone i6 Plus with 5.5 inch display and a real metal aluminium body. Inside this phone we find the MTK6582 quad-core chipset, a HD 1280 by 720p display, 1GB of RAM and 8GB of storage. I ordered it from the seller called Bob Seller. Be sure to check out the links in the video description for more information and all the specifications. So we see here the box. It's pretty plain on the top, and we see it says iPhone on the sides. And on the back we have some information saying 64GB. This is of course fake, so these informations are just from the original. You see here, and the same here, we see email number, iPhone 6 and so on. Okay, let's open up. So here we have the phone. So let me first put this aside. Let us have a look what we else got inside here. So let's see, we have here the pin to open up the SIM tray, and we have here a quick start guide or something like that. Okay, and here we have the earphones, and they look pretty nice. I think you can see they are exactly like the original. Very nice. We have here the plus and minus, the buttons, and let's have a look around here. Nice. Then we also have here the charging cable data. You see here the 8-pin cable, and we also have here the wall charger. So this is a 5-volt wall charger. Let's see what it says here. Actually it doesn't say something with Apple, it says made in China. Okay, looks fine. So that's it for the unboxing. Okay, let's have a closer look on the phone. So let me remove this, and we notice that the screen here is totally black. We see a really dark display here, looks really nice. We see here the design, and this one is made of real metal, so the whole body here is made of real aluminium. So here in the top we find the earpiece, a 2 megapixel front camera together with the proximity sensor. We have here a 5.5 inch HD 1280 by 720 pixels display. Below we find the home button, which also have a touch sensor built in for the fake fingerprint unlock. And when I say fake, then it is because it will actually unlock with any finger you use, but at least it will simulate the feature. So here in the bottom we find the port for the lightning connector together with the speaker, microphone and a 3.5mm headphone jack. On the side we find the Nano Sim tray together with the power button. In the top we find nothing. So on this side we find the mute button here, and we find the volume rocker. So on the back we find a 8 megapixel interpolated rear camera, and in fact this will only be real 5 megapixel. We find the LED flash and something that looks like a reset button or a second noise cancelling microphone. And below here we see the nice Apple logo here. You see it's in mirror silver. Below here we find the text saying iPhone. We see it says designed by Apple in California, assembled in China. We see the FCC and CE logo, and we see here the design and the antenna. So overall the phone looks exactly like the original iPhone 6 Plus. It's really nice to hold in the hand here. You feel the back is cold, so you know this is real metal, it's not just plastic, and the weight is almost like on the original iPhone 6 Plus. Okay, so let us check out the weight and size of this phone, and it's 150 gram. And let me also check the thickness of the phone. So let us do this in the center, like here. And we see it's 7.16 millimeters, so this is a really thin device. Let me also try to do it from this side here. see if it makes a difference, and actually we have 7.10 millimeter. Okay, so let me just compare the iPhone 6 Plus here. So here you can see the difference in the screen size and the phone. So it's clearly much bigger, you can see here. Let's have a look here. So both of these are clones, and here you see the back side of the two phones. So they are also very similar. You see the logo on this one is a little bit darker than this, but else it looks like the same. Let's have a look here. Yeah, let's have a look here on the side of the phone. See it here, and let's see from the bottom here. We see the size difference here, but everything else seems to be almost the same. Only we see there's an edge around the port here, but here we have nothing. So that's one difference. Okay, let's have a look on this side here. See the SIM trace, see the power button, and you also notice the display is similar on both here. Okay, let us now try to boot up the phone, and let's see. So we have here the Apple boot up logo. It looks similar to the original. So now the phone is booted here, and what we see is the clock. We see the icons. I don't have any SIM card inside right now, but I will do this later. We also here have the wallpaper. Slide to unlock. You can start the camera directly from here. And I have set something things up before I actually booted the phone as a code here, you can see, to unlock, but you can also actually lock, turn on the screen, and here use the fake fingerprint unlock. So this is not real, it will accept any finger, but you just hold the finger on the button, you don't press, just hold it, and it will unlock like this. You can also double tap here, and you can see it will make it more convenient to reach the top icons here, top apps, again. So that's really nice. And right now I have the brightness set on the lowest, so you can see better here in the video, because it would be too bright. Let us just check here. So let me show you here in display and settings. So you can see here, this is the lowest and this is the brightest, so it can be really bright. But let me set like this. Okay, and you can also here swipe up to start the control center. So here you can also control the music, flashlight, you can start the camera and so on. You can swipe down to start the search. This one you can move around. Okay, let's go back. And we also have this shortcut menu here. So let's just have a look. You have the control center, voice control, device, notifications. Let's try device. Here you have lock screen, rotate screen, volume up and down, mute, more. So here we also have some settings and options for screenshot and so on, gestures. Let's go back again. Home. Okay, so this is good if you are inside an app and you sometimes there's no back button, because there are no back buttons here down, so you can use this as a back, clicking back here. So that's why it's convenient that you use this one. Okay, let us have a look here on the display and the viewing angle. And here you see the display. I have turned off the lights, so you can see the good viewing angles here. Really nice. And let's try from this side here. You can see good viewing angles again here. And also you notice that the picture is really sharp. Maybe you also notice that the background wallpaper is actually moving a little bit depending how you hold the phone, just like on the original iPhone 6. So the wallpaper will move a bit to the sides. Okay, let us try out a pressure test here on the display. And the screen is not the thickest but also not the thinnest. I would say it is in the middle. So let me show you a short pressure test here. I will press on the screen here. So you can see I'm pressing really hard, but you don't actually see any. Here you can see a little bit, but I'm pressing really hard also now. So overall this display is not thin at all, so it seems to be good. Let me also just scroll a little bit here in the UI so we can see the speed. It's not laggy at all. And here we have the dialer. Let's try the calculator. So here you see the calculator. Okay. Let's go into pictures. Scroll a little bit in the pictures, and these are some samples I have made, and I will share the samples in the video description, so please have a look there. And let me just zoom in. You can see actually the camera on this phone is pretty nice and good. You can see there are good details and the pictures are sharp and clear. Let me also just show you here the mute button. So when I click this, you can see it will mute the ringtone volume. So this one works perfectly fine. Okay, let us now try to open up the SIM tray, and let me insert a SIM card. So you see the SIM tray is for the Nano Sim. So let's have a look on this other side here. Okay. Okay, so now the SIM card is activated, and we see here the reception is pretty high, almost full, and we see here the Wi-Fi is also working fine, and so on. So let me do a test call here. Let's try here with the phone.
Welcome to voicemail. To access your voicemail,
And let us test out the proximity sensor. So you can see this also works fine. Let's try out the speaker.
phone number and then press pound. If you wish to leave a message, please enter the phone number of the person who is to receive the message.
And let me also show you can slide down to see the notifications here. See the calendar and some stocks. You can scroll and change the notifications if there are any. Right now there are none today. Let's go back. Okay, so let me also demonstrate the off-screen gestures. So when the screen is off like this, you can just slide to the side, and you can see it will start the dialer here. The recording mode. Slide up to start the search. Okay, so let me now show you the settings. Let us just have a look. And many of these settings can be fake, but some will actually also work. But let's just scroll through the settings here. So that's it. Let's go to the top again. We have here notifications. Let's go back again. We have here control center. Let's go back. And let's see general. So let's have a look in about. So we see it's emulating the iOS 8.02. And we also see that it tries to emulate that it has 32 GB of storage, but in reality the ROM will only be on maximum 8 GB. Let's check the languages here, and let me just scroll through different ones here. You can see that's it. We have voice control, voice search. Okay, let's go back again. We have display and brightness. Right now I have the lowest brightness. We have display zoom, so here you can, for example, standard or zoomed. Go back. We have text size, so you can make the text bigger or smaller. We have here wallpaper. Let's have a look inside the wallpapers. So you can set here, it should zoom. That means when you do this, it will move a little bit in the background. Let's have a look here in the wallpapers. So these are wallpapers on the device from the beginning. We also see here we have Touch ID and passcode. And as told, you can enable this, but it will only be fake. Actually, it will unlock with any finger you use. And we see it here. Let's have a look in accessibility, and here we have some extra features. So the assistive touch is this one here, and smart pause, smart eye scrolls, motion activation, and so on. Gesture recognition. Let's go in here. We can see you can set up different apps to start up. And let's go back again. We have here all standard settings. Okay, let's go back again, and yeah, that's mostly it for the settings. So the phone here is actually running 4.2.2 Jelly Bean, and on top of it it's running this iOS 8.02, so it would emulate it's running iOS, but in reality it's just Jelly Bean. And that's good and bad. The good is that you can root the device really easy with the Framer root. And the bad is that you don't have the newest features of 4.4 KitKat, but I guess for a clone the 4.2.2 Jelly Bean is good enough. Okay, so let me show you the health app here. So we have S-Live, and you can hear it's like a pedometer actually. So when you walk with the phone, it will count your steps here. Change here. Your gentleman, or the kilo, your height, when you're born, and so on. Okay, so that's it for the health app. Let's go back. Okay, let me now show you the camera app, and I must say the camera on this phone is actually pretty nice. It's not bad at all. And the focus is also pretty fast. Let me just place a phone here, for example here. So let me show you here the focus. You see it autofocus, and let me try here, for example. Okay, so let's have a look. And let's zoom a little bit here. You can see here. See the details really good. And we also have things like here square, panorama, video, and so on. And the slow-mo effect here will just be fake. It will not record in slow motion, time lapse, and so on. Here we have some different filters. see some of the settings here. We had HDR. Okay, so let me also try the front facing camera. And here you see the picture from the front facing camera. So I would say it's okay, it's not the best, but we must remember this is only a 2 megapixel front facing camera. Okay, so let me also show you the flash. So the flashlight is actually very poor. You can see here it's only giving yellow light actually, so you can't use this LED flash to anything really. So yeah, I think it's pretty useless, as you can see. Let us also try out the compass, and for some reason the compass is acting very strange. You can see it doesn't really work, show different informations, like it can't be used really. Okay, so now to a Bluetooth test. Let me go to the settings and enable Bluetooth. And it's found here. Let me connect. Yeah, so it's connected. Let me try here the music player. So it's really loud, as you can hear. Okay, let me turn off the Bluetooth speaker. And let us try to go back to the music player, and let me try again. So this is the sound from the built-in speaker. So you can hear it's really loud also. And I would say the quality is pretty decent actually. So now I'm going to run some different test apps, and I will put some louder music in the background, so just check it out. Here in the end I will list some main pros and cons about the phone. First, the pros. I really like the full metal body on this clone here. It feels almost like the real thing. The GPS works pretty fast and locks down to 15 feet. The screen is sharp and bright with nice colors, and the camera is pretty decent for a clone. Pictures are sharp and the camera has a fast autofocus. It has fingerprint unlock that will be fake, but still this is a funny feature. The speaker is loud and clear, and that is something that actually surprised me a lot. So to the cons are that this phone only supports 2-point multi-touch screen, but still you can pinch to zoom and so on, of course, but 5-point would have been much better, I think. And the compass acts a little bit strange on this phone, and I was not able to calibrate it correct. Also, it's not possible to see how big the battery is inside this phone, but I believe that it will be around 2000, maybe 2200 mAh maximum. Overall, the phone runs pretty smooth, but when doing heavy multitasking, it can lag a little bit sometimes. The LED flash on the back is very poor, giving very low yellow light, and can't really be used for anything good. So that's it for now. Remember also to check out my blog. You'll find the link in the video description. If you have any questions, please comment below. Please give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.